All right. Here we go. Showtime, baby. Oh, brand new net. That's amazing to have a brand new net. Hopefully this one's nice, holds up well for us. My visibility through the screen actually is not as good, but that's okay. Haven't taken any swings tonight, so I was too busy getting the net set up. So let's see how we go tonight. All right. Just hit a couple shots to get loose here. What are we rubbing up against there? Slide this over a smidge. There we go. Should be better. Let me see what that did. That ended up close. Probably did because of the wind. Yeah, it came back a ton. Even though, yeah, we hit that good. That was good. Good swing. It's a little shy, huh? Okay. Back does not feel amazing. I can't lie to you. But we'll make do. We will make do. This net is nice and quiet though. All right, those shots feel good. Take it back a couple yards here. Go out to the right. Just hit a little bit more of a full wedge shot. Felt like we tugged that and did not hit it solid, which is the case. But we just gotta get our body loose here. Go from there. Hard for me to get that one all the way back there, guys. I just don't want to do it. Just don't want to do it. I swear I'll get one back there. I'll tell you one thing, the golf ball does not go flying. And the net doesn't lift up like the old one. There's my alignment rod all jacked up. Oh, it's upside down. I put a little wooden dowel rod here to try and prevent my mat from sliding. Boy, these Pro Vs are chewed up from me hitting wedge shots. Felt more gooder. Yeah, she was more gooder. A lot of spin though. All right, let's hit some more full shots. 3/4 ones here. Get the body nice and loose. When it doesn't feel 100%, we gotta step back slowly. But swing feels good. That part feels nice. That'll do. That will do. The key for us is going to be keeping the golf ball between the short stuff there. Yeah, I definitely felt like I overcooked that one. For sure. Nice little slope back there though. Nice to know. Keep that in mind for the tournament. Look at how much that wind just tosses this golf ball. Absolutely shoves it. Absolutely shoves it. Those are nice and low too. Kind of like that. Kind of like that. All right, let's step back here to a more full wedge shot. See how much the ball is getting impacted tonight by our draw. See what our swing shape or our shot shape looks like here. That felt like a pull. And I don't think we hit that solid. We certainly did not. Just a little chunky. Definitely a little chunky on that one. That's more gooder. Probably still a little bit short. It is. 20 feet though. Not a bad result. Oh. Golf balls are not going flying, which is beautiful. I have not found the center of the club face yet though with the pitching wedge. We have not. All right, let me hit one more here with this one, then we'll move back. Push that one. Is the wind hurting? No, it's straight across. Wow, we were so far inside on that. That's part of our problem there. I feel like we're like scooping under it a little bit. That's what it feels like at least. Maybe not though. Trajectory seems fine. Spin is through the roof. Spin is absolutely through the roof. Well, that's probably going to get there because I hit it so darn thin. All right, maybe let's put the pitching wedge down for a minute. Let's pick up like a 7. Hit some proper full shots. But we have not found the center of the club face yet. Let's see. See if it gets better here with the 7. Let's see how we're going to hit the ball. That felt so clean. That's the center of the club face. That was the center of the club face there. Still unbelievably high spin rate though. That felt much better. There should be less backspin on that one and more driving. Yeah, and we just picked up 10 yards because I hit it properly. Brought that spin way down. Noted. Noted, but look at that shot shape because of the wind. Look at how much that golf ball is curving. Absolutely take that result from buck 85. How's everybody doing though? We doing all right? Getting ready for the weekend. Had some Bryson controversy. What a way to start the weekend, huh? That's going to be left. That's going to be left. That we cannot do. Swing does not feel 100%. I can't lie to you. But we can absolutely make do. Especially if we hit our drives good. That's way shy. Don't feel like we're pounding the golf ball. Launch is on the upper end, so we need to get that ball down a little bit. Need to get that ball down, something like that. That's better there. That's probably our best one. Much more controlled. Okay, let's go back a little bit. Hit some 4-irons. This will be a real good indicator of what we got working with. And no, my ball does not curve that much naturally. We've got a huge wind. We got a 13-mile-an-hour wind off the right there. So that's why we've got that big old sweeping draw in there. We do hit a draw naturally, but not that big. Not that big, okay? That's pretty solid there. I'll say that's better on the ball speed too. It's more appropriate for a 4-iron. That's a good looking swing. Close. It's curling in there nicely though. Got the ground hook. Nice little low dart too. Let's try and hit this one a smidge higher. By a smidge, I mean a lot higher apparently. Okay. Those shots are better. Yeah, but look how much higher we launched that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Get a sip of water, hit some 2-irons, and we're gonna hit our driver. We're gonna go. But probably a decent amount of 2-irons tonight, just because we're playing the blue tees. But we'll see. If I remember correctly, Liverpool's rather narrow. So let's go to like here, something like that. Okay. So again, when we're warming up, I always use this club as my benchmark. see where my swing speed, ball speed are at. North of 150, we're in a pretty good spot. Anything less than that, we're gonna have to make some adjustments on our yardages for the evening. That's off the toe, so that's gonna be a little bit shy on our number. A little bit shy of our ball speed number. Yeah, it's at 150 though, still. All in all, not a bad swing. And she's right down the middle. That's the important part there. That is the important part when we're talking about taking out a 2-iron. That's a hook. That club face is so shut at impact. But not terrible. But there we go on ball speed. Ball speed's good, but club face shut. I would like to start that a little bit more right, like a degree or two right. With that same draw spin, we'd be okay. Like that previous one, that previous tracer, the black one there, is sort of what we're looking for. Kind of like that one. That's the swing right there, folks. All right, that's good. Ball speed 153. So it's a good benchmark. That means our speed's up, at least for the time being. Now we get to do the fun stuff. Now we get to hit driver. So, which is always a lovely indicator. Always a lovely indicator. See where we're at. On Wednesday, for the first time in a long time, we actually struggled with our driver in terms of our accuracy, which I was not in love with. Absolutely not in love with. But we're going to bounce back and hit them better tonight. I know we are. I know we are. We're going to do good tonight. A pull. Interesting. Is that the right tee? It's the right tee. Okay. That's a pretty good swing. It's a narrow little strip we're hitting into there, folks. Probably not driver on this one. Yeah, those are two solid tee shots right there. That's what we're working with. I would like to bring it up a degree or two in terms of our loft, because we're missing out on some really valuable carry. But it's okay. That ball would have faded if we didn't have the wind, or probably a slice, honestly. That's good. Those are all fine tee shots right there, folks. All of those are good. All right, one more. The fact that we're cutting that into that wind, though, is a little bit troublesome. Right on the walking path, though. I don't mind that. All right, last one here, then we're going to go play. Get our tournament rounds underway. That's nice. Feels good, looks good. Ball doesn't go shooting around everywhere. That's pretty solid there, guys. Let's say so. All right, 118 on swing speeds. Those are looking pretty solid. Those are looking pretty solid. Let's go play. Thank you all for tuning in. If you guys are not familiar, we're playing a SkyTrak Virtual Tour event here. We're going to play 36 holes, 18 at Liverpool, 18 at Spanish Bay. It is a season-long event that runs from Masters Week up until, I think, Tour Championship for the summer season. And then there's going to be a winter session as well. We're doing all right. We've missed a bunch of weeks due to some time off for personal travel and all that kind of fun stuff. But that should be it. I shouldn't miss any more tournaments. So hopefully we climb back up the leaderboard where we should be. But let's get over here to Liverpool. I'm going to hide myself away here for a hot second because as part of this, we've got to record our settings when we log in. So I'm going to go over here. I'm going to hide chat. John, yes sir, it is, man. It is. Make sure I got the right tees this week, John. Since I picked the wrong tees a couple weeks ago, which unfortunately did not disqualify my number that I shot. It was a good one too, but what are you going to do? We screwed up. All right, so let's look here at Liverpool. Let's make sure I got it right. Blue tees, medium, normal greens, 10 to 15 out of the west. Beautiful. All right, so let me record myself loading in here, guys. We can roll. All right, here we go. We've got medium pins, normal green speeds, winds 10 to 15 out of the west. We are not playing the black tees. I'm playing the right tees this week, I promise. So we're going to play the blue tees. Timestamp down there is 9:25. Let's go ahead and tee off. And we're loading in. There we go. All right, guys. We got the right tees for a change. Bring myself back up here. All right. So what do we got? First hole. Ooh. Things we don't love as a golfer is in-course out of bounds like that. Well, I guess it's not technically inbounds, but that's close enough, especially when you get up by the green there, to be somewhat problematic. Let's put it this way. That is not out of the question for me finding that out of bounds on either of these swings. So we'll go a little bit conservative here off the tee. Maybe I cut the corner. I don't know. We'll see. Typically my first swing after doing an intro like that and going through and recording my settings, my back tightens up just a hair. So I think I'm going to give it one hole. So we'll go ahead and hit the 2 iron, excuse me. But here we go, guys. 36 holes, tournament golf. My SkyTrak has disconnected. Oh, there it comes. It's coming back. I'm sweating like a pig, though. It doesn't even feel like it's that hot. It's 78 in here. All right, guys, here we go. Let's play some good golf. Get back on the horse, as John said. And, ooh. All right, here we go. Crank 2 iron out there. Off the right-hand side with that wind off the right should help draw this ball back towards the middle of the fairway. Have a longer second shot in, but we can live with that. So here we go, guys. Let's play some good golf. Right there, honey. That's going to be a long ways in. John, we did get a new net, by the way. We have 14 miles an hour wind too. Hey. Let's see here. Pretty benign green. 188. This is where things get tough. I got the net return. I got the Pro 9 foot. So it fills out the inside of my simulator space like very, very nicely. All right, so let's see, 188. I think it's going to play closer to 210. So I'm going to go easy 4 here. These winds should absolutely mess with some scores. By the way, I don't anticipate people to light it up entirely, but you never know. So here we go. We're going to go easy, smooth 4-iron here. Now, I didn't hit it solid whatsoever. I don't think that's going to get there. And that's awfully close to that out of bounds. So I would give that shot an F. We'll give it a D because it stayed in bounds, but that is a pretty poor effort, folks. That was a non-committed swing. I was not really committed to that puppy. All right, pretty straightforward chip shot. I don't think I need to play any break at all. 20 yards, a little flipper. Can carry this most of the way there with some spin. Get it up and down for par. So let's go. And we missed it. Well, not the start we hoped for, but honestly, not the easiest of holes to open up with. Especially being right back into the wind. Into the wind holes we're gonna have to hold on. Downwind holes we can take advantage of. Let's see here. What do we got for the wind? Like this one, take advantage of. I can probably get this sucker pretty darn close to the green. Being down breeze 14 miles an hour. So I'm gonna try and hit one high here. We're gonna play a little bit of roulette here with those bunkers up there. But I'd rather enjoy myself, so let's see what we got here. I hit the piss out of it. Why is it going right though? Well, said I had right spin. Interesting. Interesting. Got plenty of green to work with. Not a big deal here. High rough. 37 yards. Going to make it play closer to 45. But the key here is just going to be to judge the green correctly. It is relatively flat. Looks like it curves to the right at the end, and it is running away from us. So I'm going to go here with it. Play a little pitcher up there. 40 yards. Honestly, if we just carry this onto the green, should be pretty good. Should roll out nicely for us. So here we go. Get there. There we go. Yeah, that brings us back to even par. Get up and down. Again, we will play those aggressive, especially when we're down breeze. If there's no out of bounds, I don't mind hitting it out of the long stuff. Ooh. That makes this hole a lot more challenging. We're not going to carry it that far. This ball should have no problem staying short of those bunkers. But the key will be to not have it fall right. All right, here we go. Good bounce back there. Ooh, that's ugly. Find that short patch there. It's definitely not. That is a rotten, rotten swing. We hit it hard as hell, but that's a little bit of what we did. Ooh, love that, John. High rough, ball's not going to go anywhere. It's going to play closer to 240. So I'm going to go out here with it. I'm going to hit 4-iron, which I don't know if it's going to actually stay in the air. So this is kind of a, I would say this is a less than intelligent play. But I never said I was an intelligent player. Not on the sim, at least. So here we go. Trying to advance it as far as we can. Just stay in the air. Woof. Woof. Not playing this one the way you're supposed to, by the way. That's okay. 56 yards. It's a wedge shot. Little bit of a guessing game on this one, if I'm being honest with you. 56 yards. I'm going to play 66 into the breeze, 76 to 80. Okay. We'll play at 75. How about that? Oh, how does that not release? Okay. Honestly, didn't hit it bad. If that lands on the green, it probably skips all the way up to that pin. But we're giving one away here, guys, to the field by playing nowhere near the fairway. All right, so we got an 11-yard chip shot. Actually, a halfway decent shot of making one. So let's see if we can't get this one close. Okay. I don't think I hit that hard enough. First of all, I killed it. Second of all, that doesn't deserve that result. That went in about Mach 5. I'll take it. I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to complain about an absolute missile. Okay. So we haven't really found the club face the way we wanted to yet. That's okay. I'm going to go out here with it. Okay. I'm going to hit easy 6. Okay, because that's a lot of wind off the right. Smooth 6-iron should do the number. So let's see if we got our number right here with that wind. I'm going to play it about buck 90, 185 maybe. I think I got it right. We most certainly did. A little bit savvy with the hands, but that allowed us to bring it back. That's 3 in a row. All right, so we've bounced back after our opening bogey. We still have not made a par yet. That's quite normal for us, by the way. If you're new to the channel, that's not too crazy for us to fathom here. I'm going to hit a 5-wood, I think. Or do we just blast it? I kind of want to blast it just to get a rep with my driver. Okay. So again, smart play, no, absolutely not. We're going to end up in the rough 100% on this one. But it's harmless. It's just going to be long grass that we can absolutely play out of. So this is just, for me, it's a rep with a driver. And I pulled it again. Oh, no, we didn't. If that ends up fairway, that's a miracle. Yeah, just like we played it. Fairway, right? We got our swing speed tonight, though. 119. 119. All right. Well, there's no complaints from me there. 85 yards. I'm going to have to play this one rather short. I think 70 probably. Solid strike on the golf ball, Tommy. I didn't hit it hard enough. Didn't hit it hard enough, but honestly, I probably couldn't have hit it too much harder. Landing underneath the hole is the play there. And letting it skip up. So that's good. That's good. Still at 2 under, maybe 3. 3 under. Okay, that's a scary-ish wind. That bunker should not be in play. I'm going to hit 2 iron down the right-hand side here. That's our play here. All right, we're 3 under through 5 with a bogey. It's casual. All right, come on now. I don't know about that. That's got to curl big time. I blocked it off the face. I definitely let that one get right. Yeah, 3 degrees right's too much. We went about 1. But not the end of the world. So 175, gonna play 192 into a breeze. I like a 5 iron. Still might not be enough club. Let's go not as far right. And if we hit the middle of the green, that's an absolutely fine shot. So it's the full 5 here, I think, is the play. All right, let's hit a good one here. That's a good swing. Felt really nice off the face. Get down. Ah, a little too much club, but it's a green in regulation. Green in regulation is never a bad thing, especially with the way we've sort of started off all over the joint here so far. Okay, buck 74, 186 down. And off the right, easy 7 irons at play. Smooth 7 should be enough, especially with that wind. That wind should help it a little bit. Typically, even when it's just a little bit down, the ball does seem to soar, and we're going to ride that wind with a draw. So I'm going to play it like 75 and go from there. Down. honestly a pretty good swing. I just misjudged my my wind a little bit. And again, the ball started on line. We wanted that to start 1 degree right. And that's honestly probably the difference here. 7-yard pitch shot. I mean, this one's holeable. We can absolutely jar this one. Let's give it a run for the money. Okay, just a nice little easy chip shot. See if we can't come close to making one here. Sit. Yeah, I just pushed it a little bit. Tend to do that on my short chips. But that's good. Up and in for par. And we got a 5 par coming. We got a 5 par coming. And we know we're going to have that wind off the right. This is the hole we were practicing on. You go there with it. I'm going to hit driver, hit it hard. If it draws, great. If it ends up straight and we're in the long rough, so be it. We'll just take our medicine and get up and in. But here we go. That might be pretty darn good. Yep, it is going to be pretty darn good. A little off the toe, but never hurt anybody. Hit the draw with the wind, got it into the skinny part. It's a rather aggressive line, but I'm okay with being aggressive. I'm okay with being aggressive. 191, straight across. I'm going to hit a 6-iron here. Should be a stock full one. Pin's right in the middle of the green. Let's see if we can't get one close here, guys. Again, we're going to ride that draw. We like the draw wins. A nice full 6-iron. Keep coming. That'll work. That will work there. Good trajectory. Just pushed it a little bit. Actually didn't have any draw spin. That was just all, that was 100% the wind. I think we got the opposite wind off the left here. Yep, and slightly into. So we're going to hit a 2-iron on that line. Shouldn't get to that super skinny part because it's slightly into. 4 under here, we're playing pretty good. Just got to keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. Hit a little 2-iron out there. That's hit very well. I'm going to need that wind to hold it and push it though. It's trying. Oh, not the semi-rough. It's like my least favorite lie in the entire thing here, because this ball will be, typically we see this golf ball jump. So we got 134. I'm going to play it, I'm going to play this 125. Okay, I'm going to let that wind push it back. Let's see, this is going to be a pretty good gauge. So 10 yards left with our draw spin. It should hold it up and then push it right. We should still end up left of the flag here. Not when you hit it like that, though. It's going to be way, way short, I think. Yeah, that was slightly on the heavy side. We got the big ball first, but in terms of results, so in terms of the line, that's pretty good, though. So that's a good thing for us to pay attention to later on in the round. 8 yards, slightly downhill. It looks like we got a little bit of a little ridge there in front of us. And it runs towards the hole. So don't have to hit it overly hard. Just get it started and let the green take care of the rest. A chance to chip one in here. Give it a good run. Give it a good run. That's a good front 9 at 4 under par with the bogey on 1. So 32 on the front. Let's keep it going on the back 9. Let's get one more of those. Another 32 would be lovely. I'll tell you what though. Both 1 and 10 are not easy golf holes here, folks, like at all. I'm going to hit 2 iron on that line. Okay. Crosswinds I don't mind. The ones that are straight into the wind, like the second shot will be, get very difficult to judge on the sim, in my opinion. Here we go. A little 2 iron out there. That's going to go right. Just don't get in that bunker. Whatever you do. Okay. Semi-rough. That actually flew a lot further than I thought it would. And that's the thing is when you start a draw right with the left to right wind, it never comes back. But if you hit a draw starting on the line, it will turn over a little bit for you. Okay, so semi-rough, we're going to play the number 150 into a big breeze. I like a, believe it or not, a sort of like a knockdown 7 iron. So a little punchy 7. We're going to play at about 170 yards. Is that right? I mean, maybe 165. But we're gonna have to take a lot off of a 7 iron here. Try and drive one in there. Well, we executed the shot pretty darn good. For me to take that much off, if I hit 8 iron there, it gets up into the breeze and it's super spinny and doesn't go anywhere. So taking a lot off of a 7 actually is the play there. I overcooked the draw a smidge, which is why it stayed out to the left there. But we got the number pretty darn good. Okay. This honestly is a very similar golf shot. We're just going to go more left with it here. So let's go ahead and hit a full 7 here. God, that is a monster. We got these big old carpenter ants floating around ever since they brought mulch in. I'm going to go full 7 here. Should be good. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You got that one real nice. Good swing. Good swing. We take those all day long, folks. Do we got down breeze? No, of course not. And that is a skinny, stinking fairway. I'm going there with it. I'm going to go aggressive with driver. Again, if it hits the skinny part, it hits the skinny part. If not, we're in the rough or the high rough there with a wedge. I'd rather that than a longer club into the breeze. I think we have just as good of a chance of hitting the fairway here as we do going out to the right with the way that we play. So it's not going to be pretty. There she goes. Big heel fade. And it's going to be more than we wanted in the high rough. So that was a little heely cut. Doesn't get you in a massive amount of trouble, but it's a lot longer than we wanted in. So let's add, thanks John, let's add 25 yards to that. So $150 into the breeze. I like that 7-iron shot again. That punchy 7. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Believe it or not. It's just a little knockdown 7. Something super gentle. It should run like it stole something. I took too much off. Shoot. Well, not the end of the world, but it's a lot. I mean, I had a lot of green to work with there. I could have been much more aggressive, but it's okay. We gonna get one down breeze here? This would be the one. Yeah, mama. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. This puppy goes from a brute of a hole to one that we are sitting red on, and we can mash this golf ball and try and chase it down there as far as humanly possible. So this will be all we've got in the tank tonight. See if we can get one down there pretty far. 560, let's see what we got in. Pulled it. Just no bunker. Shoot, I screwed that up. I'm sorry. That's on me. 121 on the swing speed. Again, I can't wait to get a higher tee. I should have put the higher tee in play there. What is it to carry that cross? 209. I don't advise this play. I don't advise this play at all, but I'm going to be pretty aggressive here. And we're going to play a little bit of roulette with the bunkers. See what happens. Again, not the smartest of plays here, but I don't care. I want to try it. Not a smart play, but it is what it is. If that gets in the fairway there, we're in pretty good shape. Now, this is a toughie, because we've short-sided ourselves. The green's running, yeah, we just have a little, the smallest of backstops, 30 yards out of the rough, which is more manageable. We can get a lot of spin on this golf ball. I'm going to clean my grooves for it. I think we can absolutely get this one close for a birdie. So let's see here. Just got to get it on the green, honestly. 30 yards. A little nipper with some spin here. It's pretty good from there. Ooh, that's pretty sweet. That's pretty sweet, John. That should get us back to 5. Going back into the breeze here, I think. Yep, there it is. We're 5 under par. All right, so let's hit a good one here, guys. Drives are starting getting a little bit squirrely. Let's fix that. Focus on finding the fairway here. Distance is not super crucial on this one. That's good. Should be shy of that bunker all day long, especially into that breeze. That ball is actually hit pretty good. Yeah. Okay. Not bad. Little bit low on the spin, high on the face, but that's okay. .166, I'm going to play at 86. I've got a 6 iron. Smooth 6 is the play here. Hey Mike, welcome in, man. Did I get the number right? I did. That was a good swing. That was a good swing. John, you've been putting in work, man. I feel like I haven't heard from you. Maybe you've just been grinding out on all the tour stuff, which is greatly appreciated. I hope you know that. I appreciate it. I still love doing this every single week. Oh. .37, I'm going to play it closer to like 55. With an 8. Again, getting the distance right is key. We're going to find out today. Stay there, golf ball. How have your tournaments been going? Those are the VJA events? You been playing well in them? I think you won one recently, no? Not too long ago? 5 par out of bounds down the right-hand side. Noted. And that wind is... I'll tell you one thing we're not going to do is we're not going to miss this golf ball to the right, folks. That is a conservative line. Probably going to go even, honestly, more conservative. So I think we can chase one down there pretty good. Okay, we're sitting at 5 under. Just keep it rolling. Hit a big T-ball and go from there. It went straight. How about that? I didn't have that on my bingo card. I had that ball going right with the wind. But let me just adjust my net here for a second. I slid it over right before the stream and it's come out. Here we go. Better. Ooh, almost fell over. It seems to think that we can get it there. I don't tend to agree with that prognosis. Actually, you know what? 230. It's going to play a lot longer than 230 because of our lie. So it's going to play, add 40 yards, 270. We've got the breeze at our back. So I'm going to try it. 4 tournaments. Good Lord. Okay, Scotty Scheffler. Oh, fuck. I think that's out of bounds. Oh, it's hooking. Thank goodness. Pardon my language there. Sit. Okay, so we started at 6 degrees right, by the way. We just so happened to hit it with so much hook spin that it ended up fine. That is a wildly remarkable result for that golf swing, okay? But that was interesting. All right, 6 under par now. Straight into, no? So that bunker is in play. We got to be somewhat precise with our drive here. All right, come on, Tommy. We can have a pretty good round here. That's more like it. That's more like it. That power fade, I love when we've got that working. It was actually dead straight. So that's good. Oh man. So you play a lot of tournament golf. That's pretty cool. I'm just getting back into it now. All right, so we got 120 yards. I'm gonna hit a 9-iron, like a soft 9. Play it like 145, try and throw it back beyond the pin a little bit and have it come back. I don't know if I hit that hard enough. We're gonna find out here in about 2 seconds. Oh, I had the number, it just didn't turn. No draw spin at all, 0. That is very uncommon for us. And it's a fun little bunker shot, if I do say so myself. Luckily we're far enough away from the lip where it's not a problem. We just gotta hit it pretty good. A little flipper here, gotta be real soft with the hands, get it elevated. It's not a problem, just have to execute it. It was too soft. I didn't think there was any way. Shoot. I wanted better than that. I wanted better than that. 18. Good one, looks very different without the grandstands. Yeah, and you're certainly getting it, sir. And we're down breeze. So golf ball go far, golf ball go far. I'm gonna use the busted tee here and see if she cooperates for this one. I'm just looking for a little bit more height here. Okay, here we go. Oh, I hit that so unbelievably good. There we go. That one felt good. That one felt good. 176 on the ball speed. Never going to complain with that. Tough shot here, though, for me at least. It's one I struggle with. See what the green looks like. It's going to be relatively important since we're going to be on the ground for a lot of it. So it feeds in off the left, which is good. So left is not a problem. 48 yards, I mean, the key thing here is just getting our number right. 48, I'm going to land it 38. That's the goal here, it's 38 yards. I think if we just landed on the front of the green, this is going to be perfect. I murdered it. Gosh, darn it, Tommy. That's so frustrating. I carried it 10 yards too far. And I had it right on the number. 66 is a 66. No complaints here. Good round of golf. Stalled out a little bit on our back nine. Shooting 2 under. We're 4 under on the front. Pretty good result. I'm not going to complain with that, guys. I'm going to go get a little bit more water here. So, give me about 2 minutes. I am sweating like crazy. I feel like my body wants to cramp. So, I am going to, I'm going to go get some water here, and then we're going to play our second 18, okay? So bear with me here for about 2 minutes, guys. All right? And hopefully we can put up another round like that. 66 is always a good thing. All right? So I'm just going to touch more water. You guys are going to hear me. I'm going to be quiet so I don't wake up my wife. Shh. Just be quiet. Perfect. Oh, it's nice and cool in here. Feels fantastic in the house. Not like the... That's the thing is with the simulator, it's balls hot in the summer. We freeze our ass off in the wintertime. I need to build. All right. Intermission's over. I'm going to jack up my cord. There we go. All right. Good to go. Good to go. More water. Ready to rock and roll. I'm going to have to crack my back here before we start. We're bogey free. No, 2 bogeys technically. So, not bogey free. I think it's all the same settings, but I am going to double check just because I screwed myself last week. Or 2 weeks ago. So let's look at our settings here. I'm going to hide you guys away. Okay, so chat, swing cam. All right, let me just make sure I got the settings dialed in here. And then we're going to go play. Why do I close out of that stupid tab when I know I'm going to need to come back at it? Let's see here. Spanish Bay. Playing the black tees. I'm so good. So glad I looked. I would have put myself on the blues. Medium, same winds, everything. Black tees. Black tees, okay? Remember that, black tees. All right, here we go. Spanish Bay time. Medium pins, normal greens, 10 to 15 winds out of the west. I'm going to make sure I get my tees right this time. We are playing the black tees. It's only 6,500, that's why. The timestamp down there on the bottom right is 10:12. And we're going to tee off. Finally getting both rounds in. Here we go. Okay, guys. Let's get it. Bring you guys back up. Apologies for the little intermission there. But did need to get some water. And par 5 to start. Beautiful. We love that. Except we're into the breeze. All right. Get my glove back on. I am going to crack my back really quick. So let's see here. Oh yeah, we're tight. Oh yeah, we're tight. Let's crack it real quick. Oh, perfect. All right, we're ready to rock and roll. Let's go. All right, guys, second round of the SkyTrak Virtual Tour. Here we go. Playing Spanish Bay from the tips. 66 in our opening round. I would love to repeat that number here. So here we go. Spanish Bay. Beautiful golf course out in Pebble. We got the US links now. So let's roll. Should be pretty darn good. Stay fairway for me, golf ball. There we go. Get up and over. Kind of wind we got 12 miles an hour, so a little bit lighter than the last round. Not the best of strikes. I can't lie, we had a little toe banger on that one. But it's A-okay. 12 mile an hour wind directly into. I'm going to hit draw 4-iron. Is that enough? Oh yeah, we're downhill, so this should be enough. 4-iron should be perfect, just got to drive it low. I hit that so stinking nicely. That was probably my best iron swing of the night. Like, without a doubt. We flighted that down beautifully. Drove it through the wind. And that is a great start, by the way. Oh, I don't love this one. I'm going to hit 6-iron off the tee, believe it or not. Or I just don't think. Ah, what the hell? Why not? We're on a simulator. I'm going to wax 5-wood. Okay. This is all I've got in the tank with a 5-wood. Too much. Sit down. I hit that so poorly. That was wicked off the toe. 1,600 spin left, by the way. That's high quality golf shot. And we have left ourselves a very difficult shot. That was a poor decision off the tee. We've got a massive backstop though, so that's a help. We're gonna have to go vertical with it. A lot of spin. 38 yards, down breeze. We got, wind is not assisting us here being down. So let's try and hit one high and have it land soft. Not an easy golf shot here, folks. Yeah, that's really well done, by the way. That's why we shouldn't have hit the 5-wood. It's really smart of me. But yeah, well done. Same thing. Just a shorter version of it. How to Make Bogey on a 300-Yard Hole by Tom Fenyak. Here we go. I'm so mad at myself. Just chip in for par, please. That's so incredibly frustrating. I needed a 3-wood. Well, what I should have done, what we should have done there is we should have hit the 6-iron off the tee like I was originally planning to do. That would have been the smart thing. We're going to hit driver. Still going to play it aggressive. I'm going to still stick to my brand here. But really mad about that last hole. That was silly. That was really dumb of me. Threw away the opening par 5 right away. No. We're going to get away with it, but not our best tee ball. Got away with it pretty nicely, actually. 9 degrees of launch. It's actually surprising that still came out with 174 on the ball speed. This is going to be a little bit of redemption for the last hole. Should be able to get a killer amount of spin on this puppy. So let's get some spin on it. Make sure we get it to the green this time, folks. Maybe even jar it. It's possible. I pushed it. Not a bad result, just not a great result. Not a great result, you know what I mean? Okay, that is a very tiny little target for a $183, and we're going to have some wind to deal with. 198 straight down. Going to hit an 8-iron here, believe it or not. So let's hit 8, I think, or easy 7. Easy 7. Easy 7's the play, Tommy. Okay, easy 7-iron here. Carry all the way there, please. Oh. I took too much off. I misplayed it. That's a mental error. I told myself hitting 7 when I originally pulled 8 that there's no way that golf ball is going to be that short. All right, we need to get ourselves into gear a little bit here. I don't love this start. I don't love this start. But here we go. Driver. Let's go ahead and hit a good one here. Come on, Thomas. Hit it like you mean it. Hit it like you mean it, please. We did. That was a good ball. That was a good ball. 300 into the wind is actually huge. It's because we launched it higher. We got that high launch. Okay, 133 into the breeze. I like a little 8. Full. I gotta trust it. It's full. We know that. We know this. Full 8-iron. Full smooth one is perfect. Hold it, wind. Hold it, wind. Stay there. No. No. It was the shot. Just pulled it a little bit. I didn't think it was going to draw with that wind quartering off the left. But that's why it missed the green there, though. That's a pretty big little slope right there. Okay, we can chip one in here. Off to a slower start. But that's okay. Let's chip one in. She didn't read. No read. No dice. No dice. Maybe that one wasn't going in. It's just giving us some grace. No. That one we made. We were bound for some good luck. That caught a lot of hole for being that wide. That's chip in number 2 on the night. And gets us to 2 under par. Honestly, we hit a pretty good second shot, so sort of gets back at it. We must have 3 par 5s on the back. Or only 1 par 3. One of the two. Not sure what it is. That is a big fairway, Tommy. Don't miss it. All right, we get redemption at our 5-wood here. So let's hit a good 5-wood for a change. Smooth swing. We don't have to crush it. The wind will carry it all the way we need it to. I hope that turns. It is. What a hook. I don't know why my start line is so unbelievably far right with this golf club, but it is. It absolutely is. Plays 126 with slightly down breeze. We're going to have a lot of spin on this golf ball. So let's start it out way to the right and see if we can't hit it past it. This is a rather big draw for a wedge, but that's what we're going to play. There's that stinking ant again. Come on, brother. Not today. Not in the mood for it. All right, so we're going to hit a big 50. Did I overdo my draw? No, we got it inside that gimme range too. We pulled it off. Pulled it off. Beautiful. Back-to-back birds. Let's see if we can make it a turkey. Let's see if we can't make it a turkey. More difficult wind here, though. I'm going to hit a 2-iron. Play it smart. All right, now we're at 3 under. So this round went from like wildly mediocre there to 3 under par in the drop of a hat. So let's keep it rolling here. I don't love the strike, but it's a fairway. It's a good miss. It's a very good miss. 145 on the ball speed, so we definitely hit that one off the toe a smidge. A little bit longer than we wanted in, most certainly, but I think it's okay. 77, I'm gonna play at 95. Okay, we're gonna hit an easy 5-iron. See what the green looks like. Let's be smart here. So we got room to the right. So that's good. If the wind pushes this, we're okay. We're going smooth 5. Oh, get down, honey. I juiced it. I most certainly juiced that one. It's okay though. Not a bad result. Not a bad result. It was right over the top, just too much on it. 153. Let me go punchy 7. Same sort of shot that we just hit, but with a 7-iron here. That's a pretty good one there, folks. That's a pretty good swing. Better that time. We still drove it low, but we didn't. I don't feel like we put the extra juice on it like we did with the 5-iron. That was a much more controlled swing. That's kind of what we were looking for on the last par 3. Hole 9 down breezy. Front pin. I honestly don't want to go all the way there. So I'm going to hit a 2-iron. Hit it solid with that wind. Should still be able to honestly get this one close to like 270 if we hit it solid. So we're still going to have wedge in our hand. Just have to hit it solid. So here we go, a little 2-iron. That was ripped. That was ripped. What did I say, 270? We got what, 268? Close. Nice low launching one there. 10 degrees, a little rocket. It's a good link style shot off the tee. 114. Plays 120 down breeze. I'm gonna play it 105. Okay. I've got a 54 in hand. I think 105 is the number. Certainly was. That's a good finish. Another birdie. I'll tell you what, we've played all three of our rounds this week with the same strength wind. And boy, does that help. Who would have thunk it that a practice round with the same conditions you're going to play on would actually help you? Certainly not me. I would have never guessed that. Okay, this puppy is tight. But we're going to hit a good one here. Watch this. Watch this one. Here we go. Tight par 5, but we're still going to stay aggressive, stay true to our game. Stay true to your game. We hit that a little high on the face, so it's going to have like negative spin, but That is right down Broadway, folks. Yeah, 167 on the ball speed is less than stellar. Kind of wondering if we broke the golf ball. But here we are, middle of the fairway, with a nice short shot in. 4 under par again at the turn. 179. I like a 7 iron here, or sorry, excuse me, an 8 iron here. Just a firm one. It's got to be really firm. I hit that so unbelievably good. If that's short, it was the wrong club. Man, I'm actually kind of surprised that that didn't fly further than that. 167 in the air. I guess it was uphill. Wind just didn't help it as much as I thought. That's okay. Up and in for par here, or for birdie, excuse me. So what we got? We got a false front there. Everything sloping from right to left. Noted. Relatively short one. Just get it elevated a little bit, get it up and in for birdie here. I hit that really good. So just a missed club. There we go, birdie. Another one on the card. Keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. Okay. Playing some pretty good golf here, folks. Love it. Love it. What do we got for the wind? Ooh, interesting. Yeah, you want to be smart about it? No, it's not really the greatest of plays there either. Yeah, F it. Driver. We hit a cut here. We got a chance probably getting this one somewhat close to the pin, or not the pin, but the green. So let's go ahead and bomb this one. I hope that doesn't pick up that as a drive. Fell off my tee. That tee's shot. It's absolutely shot. Actually, wonder if I do this. Oh yeah, here we go. Prop it up with another tee. There. Oh. It's the engineer coming out. Okay. Now we should be good. Keep cutting. Keep cutting. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right. Nice aggressive play there off the tee. Now we just got to make it pay off. 5 under par through 10. Gotta keep it going. All right, so we got a massive false front that we got to sort of pitch it up on top of. And then it's relatively flat up on top of the green there. Got to throw it most of the way there. We are in the rough. So 31 yards. up 8 feet. Just got to make sure we hit this far enough. That's the key on this one. What? Ain't no way. I mean, there's no way, guys. I didn't hit it that soft. All right. Let's get it up and down for par. That's really disappointing. I thought I hit that so much better than that, by the way. Okay, if I didn't make par there, I was actually going to be very upset. That would have been like two times from 30 yards off the green that we made bogey. I thought I hit that so much better, guys. I really did. But apparently we didn't, so it's just, it is what it is. It is what it is. How far can we hit this? 335. It's not the play, Tommy. 2 irons to play. Unfortunately. I'd pull 5 wood, but apparently my 5 wood likes to launch 7 degrees to the right. And there's a lot of those trees to my right there, which I don't necessarily love. I'm going to go one click left there just to be safe, folks. So here we go, a little 2 iron action. That is a quality golf swing. That's a quality golf swing. I like that one a lot. That's solid. That is solid. Okay, 167. Playing 170. Easy 8, I think, is the play here, folks. Just based off of what we saw a couple holes ago with a very similar swing. So easy 8 iron here. Down. Okay, good swing. Good swing, back on the horse, hitting it to 11 feet. Good stuff, good stuff. Here we got 2 par 5s on the back, okay. These ones always get me, especially when you got wind like that. Not my favoriteest golf shot in the world here. So we're gonna play it 125. If I go long, I go long. I've got a pitching wedge here. There's miles in the air and it is left of where I wanted it. I didn't miss by much though, folks. 12 feet left of the pin. Unfortunately, it's a tiny little green and we missed it. Well, we can chip this one in. A little bumper, we can make this one. It's absolutely holeable. See if we can't get it to 6. Keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. Shoot, didn't hit it hard enough. Didn't hit it hard enough. That's all right, up and in for par. That's a tough one for me. That's a tough hole, so I'll take that. I have a feeling this puppy's back into the breeze. Yeah, of course you are. Okay, so this is a golf hole here, folks. We're going to see if we can get home in 2. I think it's a pretty tall task today. into that breeze. Because I don't think we've got 320 in the bag into this breeze. Okay. I hit it excellent. Hit it quite excellent for into the breeze. At least it felt excellent. Yeah, not bad. But the problem is, we ain't getting home in 2. It's too much to ask today. Too much to ask. I'm going to go ahead and hit a little 5-iron down there. And go from there. So a little 5-iron on that line. Go one more click left, actually. Wind should hold us up and then make it fall right gently. Like so. There's the fall right at the end. I'm going to have a wedge in that should be pretty comfortable. 80 yards. We need to pay attention here because this ball is going to spin. And spin it will. That's a nice little narrow shelf on the right-hand side there. Okay, let's be careful with this one. Gonna hit a full 58 and let it spin back. Fuck. Stay in bounds. Holy cow, wait. Okay. I didn't know that was a hazard over there. And I also didn't know that I was capable of hitting it with 2,300 spin to the right. All right. I think that's a misread. If I'm being perfectly honest with you, 2,300 spin to the right is like so unbelievably egregious. Well, it's unfortunate, but I think that's going to be the difference between us winning and losing this tournament. And that's really unfortunate because I don't deserve a double bogey here. We had a pretty good shot there. But you know what? SkyTrak giveth, SkyTrak taketh away. And we still got golf to play. We can make some birdies coming in. I was kind of hoping to make that for bogey. I mean, double there is really unfortunate. I didn't hit that bad, man. That wedge. It did not feel like that kind of shot, but apparently it was. So, just got to roll with the punches. It's fine. It's fine. Back to 3 under, though. It's playing a lot better than that. Okay. Alrighty. Just big 2-iron here. Somewhere out in play. Oh, no. That ain't going to go anywhere. I think my club turned like 45 degrees in my hand when I made contact with that. Yeah, 135 on the ball. Hit that straight off the toe. That actually kind of hurt my hand, I'll be honest with you. 62. I'm going to hit a full 7. I like a full 7 here. All right, let's get back on track here. Let's make another birdie. Come on. Stuff one in there. Perfect, smooth 7-iron. Here we go. Stay on the green. Okay, that was a good swing. I'm actually kind of surprised that came up that short. We did hit with a ton of backspin though. So not incredibly surprising, I guess, but it is what it is. Wind should be off the left here and down. Honestly, a very similar swing to what we just had. I'm going to go with that same 7-iron swing. That's a tight little pin in there. Full 7. Hold your line. Sugar. I just left the face open, a little bit of impact there. That's me getting lazy. Lazy swing. That's okay. Let's get her up and in here for par. What do we look like on the green? Oh man, we had a really good pin too with that. That's on me. I should have played that with more wind. I just couldn't get myself to aim that far left. All right, 15 yards, little flipper with the hands. Here we go. Sits. Gosh darn it. 4 inches. 4 inches from the up and down. Do we have a 5-par? We do have a 5-par to finish. Tommy. It's a pretty good golf hole right there. If I do say so myself. Gonna hit driver. Gonna hit driver. Chase it down there as far as we can. Okay. It's an aggressive play, but I still like it. I think we can get it down there pretty far. That might be my best swing with driver all night. Unfortunately, it's too far. Ooh, that's a hazard. Oh, I did not know that was a hazard. Hey, Clayton, welcome back. How are you, sir? Let's see, buck 40. Gonna play 55 into the breeze 70. I like a little punchy 7. Just got to get the number right. We got to finish strong here. We're leaking fluid. Get down. Get down. That's a hazard long. That's why I needed that golf ball to get down. Good, man. We were rolling. We had it at 5 under, and then I had a wedge pick up 2,300 side spin, and ball went into a hazard. So, as you can imagine, I wasn't super thrilled with that. We ended up making double, and then here we are. So, okay. Downhill the whole way, 12 yards. Just got to get started. I would love a chip in. I would love a surprise here. Pretty well judged. Take par. Take par. There's a really tough in-between shot on the last one. We get to end on a par 5. I can't remember what it looks like. It should be down. It is going to be down off the left. Yeah, okay. Oops. But it gets incredibly narrow where we're going to go. And I don't remember if that's hazard or not. If that is internal hazard, we're throwing this round out and calling it a day. If it's not internal hazard, I'm just going to beam this golf ball as far as I possibly can. And wrong golf ball. And go for it. I mean, why not? Let's hit one hard. Let's catch that sliver. Catch lightning in a bottle here and make eagle to finish. Go out with a bang. Oh, you can't misread that one. I hit that so stinking nice. See? How did I lose that tee? Hello? I haven't lost a tee in a minute. Oh, that golf ball was pummeled. It was pummeled. Let's do this. See if that props it up to the height we want. I think it does. That's unfortunate because that golf ball was tattooed. All right, here we go. Find that sliver. Or find the cart path. Oh my gosh, that's hazard there too. I had a feeling that was hazard. Oh. Is that high rough? It is high rough. Sugar. I mean, we went for it. We absolutely went for the gusto there. But we're going to have to take our meds and punch one out. That's okay. That was so close. What were the numbers on that? I felt like we hit it pretty decent. Yeah, we did. Okay. Just going to hit a little 8-iron out there to knock one down the fairway. Should be that perfect number that we're sort of looking for too. 96, a little bit more than I want. I'm gonna go easy 54. Easy 54 here. I would really like to finish on a birdie. Just hit a little one in there. Let's look at the green. Let's play this one appropriately. So I got a backstop to the right. And when it spins, it's going to come back this way. So I don't have to play it as much up there as I am right now. Yeah, we do. It's still a lot of wind, Tommy. All right, 54. Didn't come back like I wanted to. That's a less than stellar round of golf. I mean, it's still 4 under or 3 under, 3 under. Not my best, not my worst. 68.6 probably isn't going to get it done, especially since to some of these guys I'm giving up 5 shots. So probably not going to get it done. What time is it? It's 11. You guys think we should play another 9? Where should we play? We could play Evian. It's a new golf course that they released. I have not played there yet, so that would be a first round there for me. I wouldn't mind that. What am I doing here? There we go. We can play a new golf course. What do you guys think? Let's do 9 at the new golf course? All right, I'm in, John. Sold. Twist my arm, sir. Evian. What do you think? Let's do back 9? You got a downloader first. This one's got some like crazy slope fairways, no? It is rather tight. It should be beautiful, especially since it's a TrackMan course. But yeah, I'm down for a little bonus golf tonight. I feel good. New net is holding up beautifully and actually keeps my golf balls in check. Yeah. Oh, it's got 3 par 5s on the back. Absolutely playing the back 9. Turning off the winds. We'll go difficult pins and play the black tees. So here we go. A little bonus golf for you. Let's see what we got. Ooh, definitely gonna got the heart rate going tonight. If it was about 20 yards shorter, I'd probably go for it. But I don't have that one tonight, folks. Especially after already playing 36 holes. So we're going to go a little 2-iron here. We're hitting that thing good tonight. We're hitting that golf club good tonight. Yeah, there are some crazy undulations. Hole 10-ish? Or 10-ish? Is that a mistype? Tennis? Tennis, anybody? All right, let's hit a little pitch and wedge in there. Should be a perfect number for it. Might be a little bit short, but that's okay. Just gonna hit it solid. That is a great strike of the golf ball. It's so nice seeing the golf ball not draw 65 yards. 10, yeah. Did you see my wedge that went out of bounds, John? I hit a wedge in a hazard from 80 yards where I had 2,300 side spin. Like, I feel like it's a misread. Ducking, even better. All right, so we got 240 to there. Yeah, this is a great golf hole too. This is the one that's uphill the whole way. Everything slopes right to left on the fairway. So now that I'm saying that out loud, we're gonna go to the right. Side spin, 2,300 side spin, John. And it went into a hazard and I made double. So like, I swear, like that golf ball was pretty banged up. So I wonder if it was picking up like some of the chunks that were on it. I don't know. Get down. I pulled that. That is not how you play this golf hole, by the way. That's dead. I just shut the face wicked hard on that. And I've got nothing here. I take that back. I take that back. You've seen some hooks out of this boy before. Wait till you see what we do here. We got a little gap here between that skinny tree and that tall red tree. It's not a big one. This is more like a tiger and Phil gap, but what the hell? Oh, I hit the tree. Honestly, not bad though. We advance it pretty far. Yeah, side spin, John. 2300 side spin. I've never seen that with a wedge. I've seen like 800 before, but never 2300. All right, so nice little flick of the wrist here. Up and in and go. Why did that shoot that far left? What? And that one there too, like 1,000 side spin, right? I think it's time for me to replace the Pro Vs, John. I think it's time. I think they've finally run their course. They've served me well. Boy, I'll tell you what. I'm not in love with that, with this T-ball here. Okay. That's a tight one. And out of bounds is very close on either side. Does not suit me. But I guess you just got to sack up and hit a good one. That's a good one. Oh, don't go left. I hit that good. I think we're running out of steam. Maybe not. Maybe not. 1400 on the spin though is super low. Kind of interesting. 166, gonna play 72. I'm gonna go easy 7. Okay, so we are running out of steam a little bit. Man, these effing ants are killing me, brother. All right, we're gonna go smooth 7. See what we got. I don't love that. I might get away with it though. We absolutely got away with that. That does not deserve that result, folks. Shrixon? No. Pro Vs. Pro Vs. That's what it felt. It feels like I hit a Shrixon or a TaylorMade with that much side spin. That was gross. We didn't deserve that result, by the way. That one feels a little bit icky. Great par 5 here. Let's go ahead and service one. I want to try and get it. Yeah, that was most certainly a fortunate result. I want to toss one here up in the air. Kind of like that. Kind of like that one. That felt good. This net is much more solid. Much better construction on this net. I didn't swing. Oh, it's still only 12 degrees of launch though. We're starting to get a little tie-tie. 189. I like a 6 iron. Play with our normal little draw in there. 5 to 7 yards is about right. When we get tired, it seems to draw a little bit more than usual. So I'm going to play it 2 clicks out there. We've got a 6-iron. She ain't going to come back, folks. That's unfortunate because that was a very well struck golf ball. I just, lazy boy. Left the hands open, 4 degrees again. 1 to 2 degrees of right launch is fine for a little draw, but that there is too much. Not a simple, straightforward shot, but we're going to rip the cover off this one with some spin. See if we can't get it to sit soft, even on that downslope. Well, I hit that so unbelievably far off the toe. Would that say I got 82 spin? I don't think it's possible to hit a golf ball with 82 spin, by the way. Wow. That's a heck of a golf shot right there. We're seeing some funky numbers this evening. All right, we're going to hit a 4-iron here. It's going to have to be a really solid one. I think we can do it. She's not turning over either. Again, a very, very, very good strike of the golf ball. I just didn't get it to turn. Hit that really clean. Really clean. When you start it out right and you push it 2 degrees, that is the end result there, guys. I'm gonna play a little spinner. Got to get it up. Oh, that was so clean of a strike too. That puppy had some zip. That would have been Wesley Bryan-esque. Instead, we got to try it again. And then I completely botched it. That's all right. That's a tough hole. 230-yard par 3. Walking away with a 3 there would have been robbery. But this is the one with a massive sloped fairway. Yeah. Okay. Here goes nothing. Let's try this again. All right. So 2 more swings and I'm going to give it all out. This is one of them. 18 is the other one, the other par 5. Let's just serve one, guys. I want to get some tilt to it. I feel like we haven't gotten any tilt. That one's got some tilt to it. That is beautiful. It should kick left. Yeah, that was a good swing. That was a better swing. We carried that one further. 120 on the swing, 15 degrees on the launch. Yes, sir. Yes, sirree. All right. We're going to bring a club out of retirement, I think, on this one. I'm going to go get my 3-iron. Coming out of the sin bin here. And let's bang it, because it calls for a 3-iron. All right. So here we go. Why is that golf ball flying so stinking straight? I have a hard time believing that I'm actually capable of hitting it that straight, by the way. It has 0 degrees of, well, it's got a 200 side. Okay, so it's my start line. That's the problem. Ooh, that's a tricky little puppy. Running away from us the whole way. It's actually a pretty cool little shot. This would be a fun one in real life to hit. Let's try and hit a good one here. Whoa, ball. Oh, I thought I had a little bit of a ridge behind. I didn't. That's on me. That's on me. It's rather unfortunate because I hit 2 very good shots to start this hole and then trying to chip in for birdie. Oh, just lacking 3 inches of talent. 3 inches of talent. All right, we're even par. We got a 3 and a 4 and a 5 to finish. Really good job on the golf course, though. It looks fantastic. If I do say so myself. Quite enjoying the aesthetic of this place. It's pretty. And it's not easy. I can say that much for sure. It's definitely not an easy golf course. I'm going easy 8 here. Ooh, that was crispy. It's a very good swing. Again, not an easy hole there. I think what it is my mat has been sliding here. I think that's also playing a role on my golf ball starting to the right. My setup's a little tweaked. Narrow boy. Go 4-iron off the tee here. Oh, my back's gonna be tight tomorrow, guys. You have to get a nice little stretch in after the round here. All right, so we got a 4-iron here off the tee. Just lace one down there. I'm going to try and drive this one low. Kind of like that. Get down. Ooh, I didn't think I had that much juice on it. 236 is a big ball. 236 is a big ball. Plays $120. We're in the rough, which makes my decision a little bit easier. I'm going to go with a smooth pitching wedge here. I'm going to play like probably $130 is our swing. That is no good, Tommy. Not only did we miss the green shorts, but we pulled the stinking heck out of it. I've overcorrected my alignment. Tricky little bastard here. Up and over. Let's go upstairs with it. Let's see if we got any hands left in us. So good. That was so nice. That was so pretty. Okay, we try again. does it come out right like that? What's my spin? 800. 800 on this spin. Okay, we've been waiting for this one. It's going to be a great shot in. It's going to be short. 3 bills flat out. Good drive here. We should have a 8-iron in or a 9-iron. But we got to keep between those 2 little skinny trees out there. So here we go. Let's rip it. Oh, I pumped it. I pumped it. There we go. That is arguably one of my better driver swings of the evening. Yeah, that is crispy. That is handy. We've got buck 44 in. I'm going to hit a 9. Hey, tink. Pitching wedge will do. Play our draw. Just get it started correctly. That's all. I just want the start line to be good here. 1 or 2 degrees right. You go from there. Ooh, that is good. This might go in. Oh, it's short. Stay on the green. Gosh darn it. Just didn't have enough battery left. Didn't have enough battery left. We still shot under par. Shot just 1 under. Not a bad result. Not bad for bonus golf. A little bit all over the joint there. But it's okay. It's to be expected after already playing 36 holes. Holy smokes, my back is fried. We're going to go in and stretch for like 35 minutes before I go to bed. I can't play like I used to. I used to be able to just go nonstop. I don't have it in me. I used to play golf like 10, 12 hours a day back when I was on the mini tours, but I was no kids, no job. And I was 23, 24 years old. You can do anything at 23 and 24. But guys, I really appreciate everybody hanging out tonight. If you're new, you want to get notified when we go live, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. On Monday, I think we are going to do a cut series at Birkdale, just because I want to see if I can make the cut at the latest Open Championship there. We'll have the full numbers. Wednesday, I'm going to play my SkyTrak Virtual Tour rounds because I'm heading out of town Thursday, and I'm going to go play Rolling Green Country Club down in Philly on Friday with my brother, which should be a treat. It's supposed to be a really nice golf course. I'm putting a new putter in the bag. I think it's all in my head, my putting, to be perfectly honest with you. Those greens are going to be absolutely flawless. So I don't have any excuses. I should make some putts for a change, and I'm going to have a caddy reading for me since I can't read. So that'll be a treat. And then the following week, we're back to our normal schedule. No more vacations. We're Monday, Wednesday, Friday, with the exception of 1 week, I think, the rest of the year. Because we're playing in I've got my big mid-am 4-ball that I'm playing in August, and that's the one I want. My goal is to finish top 3. I would love to finish top 3. Me and my partner absolutely can. If we both get rolling, we both get hot. And I'd like to give the top of the leaderboard a fair shake. If we keep hitting the ball like we are now, I think we absolutely can. It's just about hole and putts. It's all about who makes putts. Until Denver next year, yeah. What course did you pick in New Hampshire, John? I'm curious. Hopefully not one that I've got to drive 1,000,000 miles to. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'm really looking forward to that. Hopefully I qualify. Hopefully I don't just shit the bed for gross. But most of the golf courses here I can tear up pretty well. But we'll go from there. Guys, I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much again for hanging out. I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. Enjoy the Open. Hopefully Bryson shows up for his tee time tomorrow. He will. But it should be good. I mean, there's some crazy numbers. I hope they get some wacky weather over the weekend to make things a little interesting. But those guys are tearing it up out there. And there's a couple 62s. I mean, some pretty crazy stuff. So I appreciate it, guys. Have a great night, and I will see you all on Monday. Have a good weekend, everybody.